Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we were trying to understand about the struggle for democracy establishment in countries like Libya and Myanmar. So, the story of Burma we have seen in the previous sessions. Let us move on. How the change in the Burma occurred after 2008. After a long struggle from 1965, there was a change started occurring in the 2010 elections where under the observation of United States, the elections were conducted there. However, Aung San Suu Kyi, who is present leader of the opposition NLD, National League for Democracy. So, her party was made to sit in the opposition presently. And military-backed Union Solidarity and Development Party has won most seats. And there are also allegations of malpractices during the election. The military Janata was dissolved and Thein Sein became the president of Myanmar. So, Thein Sein is the president of Thein Sein. His name is he became the president of the country. So, it all happened in 2010 elections, after which there was a major change in the democracy establishment in the country. If you look at some of the features of dictatorship and democracy, we have seen the military government in Libya and Burma and how the people fought against their rule and established the democracy we have seen in the previous sessions. So, if you have seen these two struggles for democracy, even though the two countries are very different from the point of socio-economic background, ethnicity, but the people wanted to form a government which had some broad similarities. That means people participation and people rule they wanted. So, whether it is Gaddafi and RCC is nothing but the Revolutionary Command Control. So, Gaddafi ka jo government tha. So, it worked for the welfare state where they provided free health, free education, in which the basic needs of the people were met and they were also successful. Even though it was a military rule, but free education, 90% of literacy rate they have achieved in a span of just 5-6 years, and even they have given free health facilities also. All had an opportunity to improve their lives and through education and jobs. Similarly, the Burmese Janata began with some welfare measures and land reforms, but went on only to increase control of the army, but that was not successful. So, see the similarities, even though it was a dictatorship in Libya and Burma, but how it got successful in Libya and how it could not become successful in Burma. And the army exploited the resources and people of the country. As a result, people were subjected to extreme poverty. There was a lot of poorness in Burma than in Libya. So, however, both the countries were ruled by people who got their main support from the army only, and they did not allow free elections or functioning of the political parties in these countries. They both did not allow the elected representatives to form the governments, and they did not allow freedom of expression, freedom to form organization, freedom to criticize or protest against the government. These all things were not given to the people of Myanmar and Libya. These are common things, and in both the countries people wanted a government that would be elected by the people through a free and fair process, for which the United Nations has worked as an observer also. And in both the countries people wanted to express their views, freedom to organize, freedom to protest against what they think is wrong. If the government is doing something wrong, they should have the right to protest against that. So, they demanded for that. Similarly, in both the countries, people wanted political parties to be able to function freely. Then only the people can air their opinions on the various issues. Burma was different from Libya in many issues, whether it began with a democratic system and slipped into army rule, while Libya moved from monarchy and slipped into the dictatorship. However, both the countries did not have favorable conditions for a democracy to flourish. They were deeply divided politically, ethnically also. There were many ethnic groups present in Burma as well as in Libya, which made it difficult to arrive at an inclusive political settlement. So, these were the similarities and differences between both Burma and Libya. Thank you, children.